I think guys were running good routes. The offensive line played a heck of a game. I had a lot of time back there. I think I recognized some blitzes early, and found kind of their soft spots to where people blitzed, and there weren't many guys there. And Gabe, Marquise made some good plays.
You're a guy that likes to throw the ball deep. Gabe is a guy who goes up and gets it deep. You guys had that connection all fall camp. Nice to have that connection on the field.
Yeah, no, Gabe's a heck of a player. Not only Gabe, but Isaiah Myers also at that Z position. He's been having a heck of a year so far. I think he had 6 or 7 catches. I'm not sure, but him, all the receivers are playing real well right now. We kind of got a good rhythm, and hopefully take that into this weekend.
What did you think the first time you lined up on the practice field with Gabe and threw balls to him consistently? What did you think?
When those freshmen got here in June. You could kind of tell that Gabe was a little different just in the way he runs routes. I think he came in a little more polished than Marquise did, route running wise, which is pretty impressive in itself. So, yeah, Gabe's a heck of a player.
Can you just talk about your mindset going into the first game that you start in the season and just how you felt going into it?
I was excited to get my first road start. I was really excited because we were wearing all white. That's my favorite uniform combination, so I was kind of juiced up about that. But no, it was a lot of fun. It was nice. We had a lot of Cougs there, and I think we outnumbered the Vegas people, so that was really cool.
Second half, you guys struggled a little bit offensively. What do you, for the third week in a row, really? What do you guys need to do to click in that second half?
I just think we need to put a full game together. Offensively and defensively, we haven't put 60 minutes together, and that's tough for a young team to do, and that's something we got to learn. And I think winning a game like that in the fourth quarter, the way we won, I mean, it wasn't pretty, but this team needs to learn how to win close games in the fourth quarter. So I think this will be a blessing in disguise later on in the year.
It seemed like early on you guys had a chance kind of to blow that game open. Number of opportunities, and they kind of just slipped through your fingers. What do you need to do to close out an opponent early? Is that a mental issue?
I don't know if it's a mental issue. I just think everybody needs to stay in it together. I think a lot of the times, like Coach Leach says, we'll be playing with 9 or 10 guys instead of all 11. Looking balls in, making sure you catch them before you run, making sure I go through my reads before I let go of the ball. Making sure Elliott's got the right call to the rest of the linemen down there at center. I mean, everybody playing together as a unit is just kind of what we need to do for 60 minutes, and we haven't done that yet.
Do you feel like it's more of a competition now at quarterback, that you've put something on film on the field and kind of shown like, hey, this is what happens when I play, and let's go from here?
I don't know if it's more of a competition. I just think if I get a chance, I'm going to do everything I can to be successful, and if my role needs to be on the sideline cheering on Jeff, that's what I'll do. If my role needs to be, out there playing, that's what I'll do as well, just kind of whatever's asked of me.
Do you still consider yourself the backup, or do you think it's more open?
I don't know. We'll see this week, see what happens. I'm not sure.
Is it the same for you as it is for us, that you just kind of figure it out during the week?
Yeah, we're not told much either. I mean, we're kind of in the same boat. We just kind of go along, see how practice goes, and go from there. Just try to have as good a week of practice as you can have to, help the decision in your favor.
When did you find out last week that you were starting?
I had an idea kind of earlier on because Jeff's knee wasn't feeling all that well, and I was taking all the reps with the first team offense. So I had an idea early on last week.
But was it literally 5:58 in Las Vegas when you came out there? I mean, at what point did they say you are starting?
I was never told I am starting. I just took all the reps with the first team offense, and Jeff didn't practice all week. So I mean, it was just kind of obvious, from the first, Tuesday, first day of practice last week.
Are you taking first team reps now as well this week?
I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I mean, we don't practice today, so I'll find out tomorrow who's doing what.
How's Jeff looking?
Jeff looks good. I mean, I know his knee's feeling better. He threw the ball a little bit yesterday. Looked good yesterday. I think both of us ran the offense all right yesterday. I missed a couple throws, but I thought mentally our checks were good.
get ready for Pac-12 play now against Colorado. What have you seen from them on film so far?
Colorado, they're physical up front. They play a good cover 2 shell. Don't want to get beat deep. They just try to keep everything in front of them. So just got to stay patient and take what they're giving you. Try to not force too many balls downfield because, like I said, their safeties play pretty deep. But I mean, we'll see from here on out. I need to get in and watch some more film. I've watched a little bit so far, but we'll find more out, come tomorrow.
How excited are you to start conference play?
It's really exciting for all our goals that we've set. Conference play is a big deal. That we need to win conference games, and we need to be better in the Pac-12 than we have been. And I think this week, hopefully, we can get off to a good start with that.
What are those goals?
I mean, make a bowl game, stay positive, try to win as many Pac-12 games as you can. Pac-12 championship. I mean, those are all talked about.
Can you talk about the growth, day one of Mike Leach to now, and how you guys have grown and are getting more familiar with the system and stuff?
Yeah, I think with any coach, I mean, the more reps you're going to have at what you're running, the better you're going to be at it. So I think we've come a long way from where we were in the spring. I think receivers are really starting to understand the spacing of the offense when the defense is playing zone coverage, or where to sit the routes down and where to run through and try to find the next hole. And I think me and Jeff are doing a good job of triggering the ball when the ball needs to be triggered.
Do you get especially excited for a game like homecoming or like the Apple Cup?
You try not to think about it too much. I think that's more of the Greek system, to have fun with that. We don't get to really participate in much of that. It's just kind of another game for us. It is nice to have, like Dad's weekend last year was a big crowd. I mean, homecoming's usually a big crowd too, so that's kind of like our deal, is having, a more enthusiastic crowd.
Questions on the line for Connor?
Connor, Bud Withers, Seattle Times. Coach Leach talked about, instances of guys giving in to fatigue too easily and, inconsistencies from play to play and so forth. In a way, is the team still adjusting in some measure to the new staff and to what the new staff is demanding?
I'm not sure if it's too much adjusting to the new staff. I just think there's some guys that need to be able to play through, mental fatigue, physical fatigue. I think it just comes with some people needing to tough up a little bit, and that's all it is, and I think that'll happen this week.
And also on Colorado, this is a team that, let's face it, a lot of people are going to be, outsiders are going to be expecting you guys to handle easily. It's an unfamiliar role for you guys. Do you think that'll be a challenge?
I think we'll go into this game just like we do every other one. Like what Coach Leach says, respect all, fear none. I think that's kind of our motto this year. So if you go into any game thinking you're going to blow someone out, you're going to come out flat. I don't care if it's high school ball or junior high basketball. So I think we need to come out with a mindset of getting after them early and staying on the gas pedal if we do get a lead. I think that's something we needed to do last week and didn't do a good enough job of that. Finishing teams off when we get the chance. So hopefully we'll be better at that this week.
Other questions on the line for Connor? Questions in the room?
You guys got 2 wins now, kind of a mini winning streak. Is there confidence building in the locker room, or how do you look at that?
Yeah, I think there's confidence building in the locker room. I mean, anytime you can get a win streak together. Granted, it wasn't against the stiffest of competition, so I mean, we'll see as we go along here. But yeah, it'd be great to get a 3-game winning streak. I think it's the first time in however many years. I saw someone wrote that a couple days ago or something. I'm not sure the year, but it's been a while. So that'd be great to break that streak.
6 years.
6 years.
06.
Gotcha.
And for you, again, just kind of coming off the injury last year, what's it mean for you each time you're out on the field and, after all you've been through? And
Yeah, It's been, it'll be really nice to reflect on, once the season's done, because I couldn't do anything for 7 months, and then, not really knowing how this year would turn out. So it was awesome to get some game time against Eastern and get hit right away and see how that felt, and everything's good. So that's exciting, and I'm ready to go.
Any more questions for Connor?
Hey, Connor, I got one more for you. Given that you played the full game against Vegas, did you feel more of a physical toll like the next day or so than you did, say, the day after Easter?
No, not too bad. I didn't get hit too bad last week. I took that first hit early and I got a turf burn on my face, but other than that, I didn't feel too bad.